Chicken. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here and we are back today with another Boom Beach video. And in today's video, guys, following up yesterday's video where everything was bad, fittingly enough, today's everything's great, everything's good. We went on a huge run and it was not, although the log will look very good, it was not straightforward. It was very up and down. We'll talk about all that and more. Guys, if you haven't already, appreciate it if you throw in that code CHICKEN in the shop. It does help to support the channel. And what do we got here? Extra builder. Ooh, I should probably grab that. And yeah, if you guys haven't already, appreciate you subscribe to the channel. We got a free trader crate. 2,400 diamonds for one wood safe. Supercell. That's a little bit extra. So we made it into rank 20, guys, which is really good news because in 45 minutes, we are going to be able to unlock the cryo bomb. And we've been doing a little bit of secret, a lot of heavy chopper rushing, and a little bit of lasers. Not so much the lasers. The lasers are kind of taking a backseat because obviously still no defense. So we need to be very, very, very fast right now. So I haven't changed the base. The base doesn't really matter, so I'm not going to sweat changing it around a million times. Maybe there's a better formation. The players that I've seen that have no defense, it's typically, you know, a format like this, or they have one where it's like they try to run the Seekers through all the mines in kind of a diagonal line. I find those pretty easy to hit, so I don't know. We'll stick with this for right now. So here's where we're at on the old technology tree. You see, we did pick up a heavy boost today, so we've got that. I don't actually know how much that... I think it's only like 10% health, 10% damage, but made a major difference, I will say. At least a noticeable difference in the heavy chopper rush attacks. Wow. Once I got the heavy boost, that was certainly put us up and over the edge. That combined with the troop damage. Couldn't have done it without the troop damage. So I think troop damage, no matter what you're doing, is your stop number one after you go 6 ER. And maybe don't even go 6 unless you can get it. But what I want to do next, although we could get this prototype, I don't want that. I shouldn't even click on it, Chicken. You're scaring myself. I want to get a cryo bomb next. Maybe it'll turn into tiny shock. Maybe it'll turn into speed serum at some point. But I think cryos at first. And then really, I don't know if we want shock bombs or if we just want to start backfilling. But I definitely don't see any reason to go to 7. Well, 2 sky shields. I mean, that's kind of nice. We either got to take lasertrons or mega scores. I haven't looked at this far, the tech tree, and since we did the sneak peeks. Yeah, I don't know. For the keys it costs to go 7, I'm going to backfill first. And we're probably going to start doing that after cryo bomb. Because I don't know if we'll need cryo bomb and shocks. That seems kind of expensive. The troop health might be the last thing we pick up before we start going back and getting all defense. And I think in terms of backfilling, because I'm sure some of you guys are starting to do that now too, I think first stop is going to be the building health, because looking at the tech tree, that is the only pure building health other than the couple of stat pickups for 20 and 30%. So we're going to have to get that obviously at some point. It's just trying to pick at the right time to get that locked down. But yeah, so I think that's the plan as of right now in terms of tech, which funny enough, you know, we're only just starting week 2. And it feels like we're almost finished the whole tech tree, which is kind of crazy. I mean, I guess there's 2 weeks left, so we're really... well, we're not halfway through the season just yet, so I mean... Yeah, we're close. We're pretty close. But yeah, it seems like we're kind of flying through this tech tree here, so... yeah, so let's go over some attacks. And it was really funny because, like I said at the beginning of the video, I got up to 1974 on a win streak, so one more win would have put us at rank 20. Lost that, won the next one. Had a shot at rank 20 again, lost that, then lost 8 in a row, went down to rank 18. Couldn't win a match there for the longest time. I was win-loss 18-19, 18-19, 18-19. Then won 1. Then we started building some momentum. I don't know what happened. It was very strange because I was getting smoked by everyone down in 18 and low 19. As soon as we were able to get past that, I didn't struggle mid 19 at all, which was very strange, but I don't know. Let's go over some of these attacks. So starting off here, we've got a loaded stacked 5ER. So what I started doing on these was heavy chopper rush, because we had the heavy chopper boost and we had the added troop damage. And what I would do, you see here, is I would go straight for the shock launcher, then straight for the hot pot, then straight for the doom cannon, then straight for the shock launcher, and then I'd bring them all back right over here and just throw critters in to just distract stuff. Basically want to clear up to these machine guns, get the splash damage out of the way, because I don't want it shooting us the whole time. It's also going to afford us a little bit extra gunboat energy. I just find it's an easy way to take down these bases, because if you flare engine to engine to engine, you do risk fizzling a little bit. So although this might be a little bit slower, it's definitely safer. And on these bases, as long as we're taking them down, they're typically, it's still a fast attack compared to using, tanks or Grens or something. And that was the problem I was facing, because a lot of the guys I was going against, although what I just said worked, they had a faster attack than I did because my base was so naked. But some of the tank guys, and I mean, even that guy, we only beat him by 3 seconds, so... then we got Jonah, who I believe is a former chicken shipper, so shout out to Jonah. So he had a loaded 6ER with the building health and the building damage. All the defenses. So you saw the time was a little bit slower, but the hit was more or less the same. Take out all the bad stuff, shock launcher, doom cannon, and then what did we do? I think we just flared right onto everything here. And it did get very dicey towards the end on this one. And we're just using our critters to try and take out the shock mines. That extra troop damage coming in. Some of the heavy choppers popping at the very end, giving us that extra burst of heavies, can be really helpful. Let's see what else we got. So this is another loaded 5. 70 building health, 70 DBD. So again, same thing. Shock launcher to hot pot, to doom cannon. Shock launcher. Did this one a little bit sloppier. And then I was moving through this one quickly enough. I started flaring the engines, but it got very close towards the end here, as you can see. Thankfully, typically the heavy choppers pop at the very end. All right, Mustafa. We got a 245. So this was another defense. This is a weird one. Defense 5 that had more stats than... He didn't have maxed out rockets. So again, picking apart the defenses. And you'll see here, it does still work. And then we go down here to the bottom, free clear a little bit. No. And then just go bingo, bango, bongo. You can kind of tell on these attacks too, like how quickly you're getting through the engines. Are you, kind of stuttering at all? This one was a little bit more worrying, because I thought since he was spread out, maybe he's got a better attack. Because, in 5ER, you've got lasers, you've got seekers, you've got heavy choppers, right? You got all the troops, just not as many of the stats. So we were able to do this one really quickly, which was good, because 245 on a 6ER, if you're not using seekers, is not easy. And then we got Fart Punch, who we got by a second, is that right? So a lot of the 5ERs were using this style base too, which I did find a little bit trickier. Sometimes on these bases you can do like 6-2 and then just kind of clear the mines here with Seekers, and then just go straight up this way with the heavy choppers, which can be faster. This was getting close to the boss fight, so I didn't want to mess around experimenting with new things or something I wasn't totally sure about. And I also saw that last engine was totally unprotected, so even if we did fizzle out, I knew if I saved my GBE, we'd get a really good opportunity to just take that down purely with critters. And then another 5ER to close it out, guys. This guy only had 20% building health, so anything under 50% building health or under, like, I should say that better. If they have 50% building health, you got to be careful. If they don't, and they've got all the defense, and it's, only 20%, you can just go wham, wham, wham. Just flare, flare, flare. Just go straight at them, and they're not going to have enough defense to really slow you down. So that guy was ranked 20. I wonder what his attack was. For being 5ER, you'd think he'd have a really good attack. So he went Heavy Chopper Seeker. Surprised this wasn't faster. 226 is pretty slow for some sort of Seeker attack. So let's see here. He kind of got mixed up going to the top. He went to the middle and then just kind of got lost. So yeah, that ended up working out for us. But yeah, so next stop is the cryos and the secret train, guys. Hopefully it works out. We shall see. If that is the diamond push, that would be great. Then we could start backfilling. But yeah, we made it up to what? Global hundreds-ish. So that was cool. And still got a lot of work left to do. But definitely a good day. Definitely needed that rank 20. That was big. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch the next one, guys. Check it out. Back.